RAM OCS. Amplifier configuration. If we click on the Magenta Amp Setup tab, we access a window that allows us to control different amplifier functions from the amplifier itself. At the top, we have the option of clicking the On button to turn the amplifier on, which is shown by a blue LED, and a Standby button which is shown by an amber LED which indicates whether the amplifier allows remote on-off or not. Each amplifier can be turned on individually from this window, or we can turn on all the amplifiers at the same time using the sound controls, which we will see in another video. Also, on the right we have the Send button, which allows us to send all the parameters we configure in this amp setup window directly to the amplifier. We could also update the amplifier parameters in real time, using the real-time function seen previously. Continuing with the setup window, we can see the 4 channels with their identifying label, which we assigned in the DSP Edit tab on configuration of the output presets, and which is also shown in the amplifier's front panel, on the left. Next we have a channel attenuation control fader. This corresponds to the attenuation of each channel, which can be done using the front amplifier knobs. Together with the fader there is a direct mute button, as well as an attenuation value indicator which we can introduce directly. Then we have a VU meter which we can select at the top to monitor different parameters. To see this VU meter, we should always activate the Monitor Online function from the top amplifier menu. The values we can see on the VU meter are the output voltage value VOUT, the amplifier input signal VIN, output channel temperature temp, or optionally output current IOUT. We also have 3 indicator LEDs for ICL anti-clip system activation, temp heat protection, and PROT system protection activation. On the other hand, if we have the current sensor option installed, we can also measure the speaker impedance in real time. The value shown corresponds to the minimum average, and will let us know if there is any problem with the connected speakers. To get this measurement there has to be a minimum output level in the amplifier. This indicator will light up with a green background when the measurements are being taken, and are within the limits defined by the user in the monitor window, which we will see later. When the impedance level measured is not within these user-defined limits, the background will change to red. The OL expression means open load, and indicates you'll have not any speaker connected. If the background remains white, it indicates that there is not enough output voltage to make the measurement. Lastly, we have the option of changing the gain value of the amplifier section itself, as well as the bridge configuration, or to disable the anti-clip system.